My beloved listener, you are not here by accident. This moment was destined. Archangel Michael himself has guided you to this message because something powerful is stirring in the spiritual realm. A shift is coming, one that will change the energy of the earth and the path of every soul who hears this message. Before the 6th of November, a divine door will open, and only those awake in spirit will recognize it. Michael's message is clear: the time for waiting is over, and the time for faith is now. Michael, the mighty protector, is sounding an alarm. The world is entering a season of testing, not through chaos alone, but through confusion, distraction, and fear that quietly weakens the soul. He says, before November 6th, every soul will face a moment of choice, to rise in light or to fall into fear. You may have felt it already, the restless pull in your heart, the unease in your spirit, the sense that change is near. That feeling is not random, it is your awakening. Archangel Michael speaks through signs, not noise. Have you noticed repeating numbers? Sudden coincidences? Strange dreams or flashes of clarity? These are not coincidences. These are messages. Michael is calling you to prepare, to strengthen your faith, to cleanse your energy, to open your heart to divine truth. He warns that many will ignore this call. They will stay asleep, distracted by fear and noise. But those who listen, those who awaken, will walk in a new power and peace that darkness cannot touch. He says, those who awaken before the 6th day of November will carry light that cannot be dimmed. They will guide others back to truth. The prophecy begins. This message is not about fear. It is about awareness. The spiritual atmosphere is changing. Emotions are becoming heavier, energy feels unstable, but this is not a punishment. It is a purification. Michael says, the fire you feel is not meant to destroy you, but to refine you. You are being shaped, strengthened, and prepared. What comes after this shift will reward those who hold their faith. Remove what drains your spirit. Keep light, peace, and purity around you. Affirm your protection. Each day declare, I am under the protection of Archangel Michael. I walk in light. No darkness may touch me. Be still for a few moments daily. Listen to your inner guidance. Let divine peace fill your mind. Do this, and you will align with Michael's shield of light and divine protection. Beloved, the time is short, but you are not alone. Michael stands with his sword of truth drawn, ready to defend every soul that chooses light. You are one of them. You were chosen to hear this message and to act upon it. Do not let fear rule you, rise in faith, speak light, and prepare your heart. What is coming after the 6th of November will reveal who truly walks in truth and who hides in shadow. You are meant to rise. You are meant to shine. If this message speaks to your soul, like, share, and comment. I stand with the light of Archangel Michael. Your words carry energy, and your faith spreads light across the world. Subscribe now so you don't miss the next message, because in the next part, we will reveal what Archangel Michael has shown about the days following the 6th of November, and how to stay under divine protection. My friend, the 6th of November is not just another date on the calendar, it is a spiritual turning point. Archangel Michael has revealed that this day marks the opening of a new cycle, a divine reset where hidden truths will surface, and the energy of the world will begin to divide between light and shadow. He says, the unseen is about to be seen. What has been buried in darkness will rise to the surface. This is not meant to bring fear, but awareness. The shift that begins on this day will not be visible to the eyes of the body, it will be felt in the heart, the mind, and the spirit. What this shift means. After the 6th of November, the atmosphere around you may begin to feel different. You might notice people acting more impatient, more emotional, or even lost. This is because spiritual pressure is increasing. The hidden energy of people's hearts will begin to show outwardly. Michael says that truth and deception cannot coexist any longer, they are being separated. The light will become brighter, and darkness will try harder to disguise itself. That is why he urges you to stay grounded in truth and anchored in faith. You will feel moments of tension, as if the world is shaking spiritually. But remember this, shaking means transformation. When the earth quakes, the surface cracks, not to destroy, but to reveal what lies beneath. The same is happening in the spirit right now. The test of faith. Michael warns that during this phase, many will face tests of faith. Things you once trusted might fall apart. People you thought were constant may change. Plans may not unfold as expected. But he says, do not curse the storm. The storm is your cleansing. Every challenge that comes is designed to reveal your strength, not your weakness. Those who stay calm in the storm will become vessels of peace for others. You are being trained to carry divine authority, not human fear. So when confusion arises, speak these words. I walk in light. I am under divine protection. I am not shaken by the shadows. Say it with conviction, and watch how quickly your spirit begins to realign. Signs you are entering the shift. Michael has also revealed 5 signs that confirm you are awakening into this new energy. Increased sensitivity. You feel energy more deeply, emotions, environments, and people's intentions. Sudden clarity. You begin to see the truth behind situations you once misunderstood. Restlessness. You feel a pull to change something, your habits, your relationships, or your direction. Stronger intuition. Your inner voice grows louder. You sense what is right or wrong without logic. Moments of divine timing. You start noticing perfect coincidences guiding your path. These are confirmations that Michael's light is touching your life, awakening your spiritual awareness and preparing you for what's ahead. Michael's message of courage. Michael says the most important thing you can do during this shift is not to fear the unknown. Fear is the weapon of darkness. It blinds the eyes and paralyzes the soul. But courage, even a small spark of it, breaks every chain of doubt. He reminds you that you were chosen for this time. Your soul agreed to be here, in this very season, to stand as a bearer of light. The moment you choose faith over fear, the energy around you transforms. When one light stands firm, 10,000 shadows flee. Remember this truth. You are not powerless, you are a vessel of divine strength. Prepare your spirit. Before this shift intensifies, Michael instructs you to purify your heart and align your energy. Let go of resentment, jealousy, or bitterness. These emotions block divine flow. Forgive yourself and others. Forgiveness breaks the chains of darkness. Speak gratitude aloud every day. Gratitude creates spiritual armor. These small acts open the gate for Archangel Michael's light to protect and guide you through every trial. He says, those who walk in gratitude will not be shaken. Their homes will shine with peace, and their hearts will glow with divine confidence. The 6th of November is not the end, it is the beginning. It is the awakening of a stronger, wiser, and purer version of you. Michael urges you to make a decision before that date. Choose light, consciously, boldly, daily. Stand as a warrior of peace. He is calling for those who are ready to carry his flame, to speak hope where there is despair, and to radiate truth where there is confusion. You are one of them. You are part of the army of light that heaven is raising. If this message touches your heart, say in the comments, I am ready for the shift. Let these words declare your faith to the universe. And remember, every like, every share, every comment spreads light further into the world. You are not just supporting this channel, you are helping Archangel Michael's message reach souls who need it most. Subscribe now and stay with us for part 3, where we reveal what Archangel Michael says will unfold after the shift, the blessings, the challenges, and the signs of divine favor that follow. Beloved soul. If you are still listening, it means your spirit has chosen to awaken. You have walked through the doorway that Archangel Michael spoke of. The shift has begun, and now the energy of the new season begins to move across the earth. The storm of confusion is passing, and light begins to settle upon those who have kept their faith strong. Michael's presence surrounds you now more than ever, guiding you through what he calls the 3 waves of divine change. He says, "These waves will not destroy, they will renew. They will lift those who are ready and awaken those who are still asleep." Let us move gently, step by step, into understanding what these 3 waves mean, and how they will shape the days ahead. The first wave, the awakening of truth. The first wave begins quietly, almost like a whisper. You may not see it in the news, you may not hear it from others, but you will feel it. This wave is the awakening of truth. It moves through hearts, minds, and souls, stirring something deep within. It awakens people to the reality of who they are and why they are here. You might begin to question things that once seemed certain. You may feel drawn to seek a higher purpose, or to release the patterns and relationships that no longer serve your spirit. This is not chaos, this is divine rearrangement. Michael says, "When truth awakens, falsehood trembles." This first wave will bring clarity. Secrets may come to light, both in the world around you and within yourself. You may suddenly understand lessons that once confused you. You may see your past differently, realizing that even your pain carried divine purpose. During this time, Archangel Michael wants you to stay grounded in humility and peace. Do not judge what is revealed, simply observe it with wisdom. Truth is not always comfortable, but it always leads to freedom. He reminds you that the awakening of truth is the foundation for everything that comes after. So if you find yourself questioning, searching, or feeling uncertain, that is a sign that you are being realigned with your divine path. Don't resist it. Breathe into it. Allow the light to expand. The second wave, the cleansing of the heart. The second wave is gentler, but more personal. It is the cleansing of the heart. This is the wave where you will feel emotions rising to the surface, old grief, guilt, fear, or pain that you thought had long been forgotten. It comes not to hurt you, but to free you. Michael says, "You cannot carry old wounds into a new season. Let the tears fall, and healing will follow." Many souls will feel this second wave as a period of deep emotional release. Some may cry for no reason. Some may feel sudden memories returning. Some may feel drawn to forgive someone, or even themselves. It may feel heavy at first, but remember, this is not darkness, this is cleansing. The heart is being washed of everything that has blocked love, light, and faith from flowing freely. In this time, take gentle care of yourself. Spend moments in silence. Drink water often. Rest when you feel called to rest. Surround yourself with peace, nature, prayer, music, and kindness. Michael says that during this wave, he stands beside every soul who calls upon him. He places his sword of light before you, cutting away cords of pain, releasing you from attachments that no longer serve your divine path. You may feel a deep sense of peace after emotional release, like your heart has become lighter, your thoughts clearer, your spirit freer. That is the power of divine cleansing. And once the heart has been cleansed, you are ready for the third wave, the most beautiful of all. The third wave, the rise of divine purpose. The third wave is called the rise of divine purpose. It is the moment when everything begins to make sense. After the truth has awakened you, and the heart has been cleansed, clarity returns. You begin to see your place in the greater divine plan. You begin to feel alive again, focused, guided, and peaceful. Michael says, "When purpose awakens, light expands." The world needs your light now. This is the wave of creation. You will feel inspired to start something new, a project, a change, a calling, a dream that has waited patiently in your heart. You will begin to attract the right people, the right opportunities, and the right timing. You may even notice divine coincidences, a message at the exact moment you need it, a door opening when you least expect it, or a prayer answered in a quiet and perfect way. This is not luck, this is divine alignment. It is Michael and the host of heaven guiding you into the path meant for your soul. He says, "You were never meant to merely survive. You were meant to serve light, to shine, to lift others, to reflect the love of heaven." And now, after the 6th of November, this energy begins to flow freely through those who have stayed faithful and awake. How to flow with the three waves. Archangel Michael teaches that the three waves, truth, cleansing, and purpose, are not random events, they are divine stages of awakening. To move through them with peace, he gives these instructions. Surrender without fear. Do not fight what is changing. Let it unfold. You are safe. Stay in gratitude. Gratitude opens the heart and attracts divine energy. Even when it's hard, whisper, "Thank you." Forgive quickly. Holding on delays your light. Release it and move forward. Pray for guidance daily. Call on Michael. Ask him to reveal truth gently, to heal your heart deeply, and to lead you into your purpose clearly. Protect your peace. Limit what drains your spirit, negative media, toxic conversations, or fear-based thinking. The more you stay aligned, the more you will notice that divine peace begins to flow like a river inside you. You'll begin to feel less affected by chaos around you. You'll respond with wisdom instead of fear. And that, Michael says, is how you will know you are walking in divine purpose, when peace becomes your natural state. A message of hope from Michael. Michael's final message for this part is one of deep encouragement. You are not forgotten. You are seen. Every prayer, every tear, every moment of faith has been recorded in the light. Nothing is wasted. Everything is being turned for your good. He wants you to remember that awakening is not about perfection, it is about presence. Every time you choose peace over fear, you awaken further. Every time you speak kindness instead of anger, you raise the vibration of the world. And when many souls do this together, light multiplies. That is how the world changes. Not through force, but through the quiet power of awakened hearts. Michael says that after this shift, the earth will slowly begin to heal, not only physically, but energetically. Communities will begin to form based on love, compassion, and service. Souls will begin to remember their divine purpose, not to compete, but to complete one another. He calls this new era the dawn of light bearers. And you, the one hearing this message, are among them. The path ahead. In the days after this shift, pay attention to small signs, moments of calm, sudden inspiration, unexpected blessings. These are confirmations that you are walking the right path. There will still be challenges, but you will no longer face them the same way. You will respond with strength, not fear. You will walk with faith, not doubt. You will stand as a pillar of peace for others who are still awakening. And each time you share this message, each time you encourage someone else, Michael's light expands, through your voice, through your kindness, through your presence. Dear soul, you are entering a sacred chapter. The storms of confusion are fading, and divine light is beginning to rise. You are not alone. You never were. Archangel Michael walks beside you, protecting, guiding, and strengthening your faith. Breathe deeply now, and let this truth settle in your heart. You are safe. You are loved. You are chosen for this moment in time. May every word you speak carry light. May every step you take lead you closer to your divine purpose. And may peace follow you wherever you go. If this message touches your heart, write in the comments, "I walk in divine peace." Let those words become your declaration of faith. And if you haven't already, like, share, and subscribe so this message can reach more souls who need hope and guidance today. You are part of something far greater than you realize, a divine awakening led by Archangel Michael himself. Stay with us for part 4, where we will explore how to receive angelic signs, guidance, and direct messages from Archangel Michael in your daily life. Your journey has only just begun. Walk in peace, and keep your heart open to the light. The light of the divine surrounds you now. You have entered a moment of quiet presence, a sacred space where Archangel Michael speaks not from afar, but from within your heart. His message comes as warmth, as peace, as a reminder that you have never been alone. Beloved one, breathe. I am here. In every breath you take, in every still moment between thoughts, I am present, not as a distant flame, but as the quiet strength rising within you. Many have called my name in fear or in hope, and I have heard every whisper. Know that my guidance does not arrive with thunder or demand, it arrives softly, so you may learn to listen with your spirit instead of your ears. You have asked, how will I know your signs? And I say to you, my signs are not hidden, they are woven into your days like threads of light that you often overlook when your mind is full of noise. When you awaken and a number repeats before your eyes, when a feather appears in your path, when your heart suddenly feels safe without knowing why, these are not coincidences. They are my reminders that you are guided, guarded, and growing. My presence is not meant to startle you. It is meant to reassure you. You will know it by its peace. You will know it by the way your fear begins to fade for no reason at all. I do not speak through chaos. I speak through stillness. When you feel uncertain, ask quietly, Michael, is this you? And then do not rush to hear words. Instead, feel. Notice what rises in your body. If a calm unfolds in your chest, if the weight on your shoulders lifts, if your mind becomes light, that is my yes. Many of you expect my guidance to appear as a voice echoing from the sky. Yet I am most clear in the whisper that tells you, this way. I guide through intuition, through that inner compass that always points toward courage, love, and truth. When a choice feels peaceful, even if it is uncertain, it is aligned with me. When a path feels heavy, clouded, or filled with dread, pause. I am asking you to wait, to listen deeper. I do not command you, I invite you. You are free beings of light, and my task is not to control you but to help you remember your strength. Whenever you stand at the edge of fear, call upon me, not to erase your challenge, but to remind you that the challenge does not define you. Your courage is my channel. Your faith is my language. There are times you will feel alone, as though heaven has gone silent. But silence is not absence. Silence is where your own soul's voice can finally be heard. I dwell in that silence, not waiting for your perfection, but simply for your attention. When you pray, know that prayer is not a request sent into the air. It is an alignment of your energy with divine love. Every time you call my name in sincerity, I answer, sometimes through a sudden insight, sometimes through another person's kindness, sometimes through the peace that wraps you when you least expect it. The more you notice, the more you will receive. Attention is the gate through which guidance flows. If you wish to feel my presence more strongly, begin with gratitude. Thankfulness clears the fog around your awareness. Each time you say, thank you, Michael, for being with me, you tune yourself to my frequency. And in that resonance, signs become clear. The world begins to speak the language of heaven. I place signs along your path not to test you, but to teach you to trust. Trust is the bridge between the unseen and the seen. When you act upon a gentle nudge, a peaceful urge, or a repeated message that aligns with love, you honor that bridge. And when you doubt, do not punish yourself. Doubt is only the mind's way of asking for proof. I understand. When you ask for confirmation, I will send it. You will see repetition, a word, a color, a melody that reappears again and again until your heart smiles and says, I understand now. I am also present in your protection. When accidents are avoided, when you feel an invisible force slow you down, or when a delay prevents a mistake, that is my hand, gently steering your path. Not to frighten you, but to keep your story aligned with light. Remember this, I am not above you, I walk beside you. I am not a judge, I am a guardian of your courage. When you cry, I kneel with you. When you rise again, I rejoice with heaven. You are never forgotten. Even when you drift away, I keep a lantern lit within your heart, the memory of who you truly are, a being of divine love. So when you seek guidance, do not chase it outward. Sit quietly, breathe, and say my name. You will feel the air shift. The light will soften. Your mind will calm. That peace, that unmistakable warmth, is my answer. In time, you will no longer ask, is this a sign? Because you will know. The relationship between us will become familiar, like a friend's voice you recognize in a crowd. That is what I desire for you, not dependence, but partnership. I do not want worship, I want awareness. For when you are aware of love, you are already one with me. Do not rush your journey. The signs will come as you are ready to see them. They will evolve with you, subtle at first, then vivid, then seamless. One day, you will walk in faith so naturally that you will not need signs at all. You will be the sign, a living example of divine trust in human form. Until then, keep your heart soft. Let kindness be your first response and patience your practice. Wherever compassion flows, I am near. Wherever you forgive, my sword of light clears the way for new beginnings. You are protected. You are guided. You are loved, beyond measure, beyond condition, beyond understanding. And when the day feels heavy, lift your face to the sky and remember, you are never walking alone. I am here. Always. May peace settle over your heart as softly as a feather from heaven. If this message has touched you, share it, for someone else may need this same reassurance today. Leave your thoughts and reflections below, your story may bring hope to another. And if you wish to walk with these messages again, remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, so that the light continues to travel wherever it is needed. Go in peace, beloved. You are seen. You are safe. You are surrounded by love. Beloved one. Every moment you breathe is an invitation to remember who you are. You are not a mistake wandering through time, you are a spark of divine light experiencing the beauty of becoming. The world around you may shift and tremble, yet within you there is a still place that remains untouched, a sanctuary where peace is born. I dwell there with you. Inner transformation is not a single awakening, it is a rhythm, a gentle unfolding of your heart's petals, one layer at a time. Each challenge you face is a teacher, each disappointment a doorway. Do not fear your own becoming. The pain you have known was never punishment, it was preparation. When you choose to see yourself through the eyes of love, everything begins to align. The world no longer feels like something to survive, but something to bless. Alignment is not perfection, it is truth lived quietly. It is the choice, again and again, to return to peace when the world tempts you with fear. You ask, how do I live in divine alignment? Begin by remembering this simple truth: you are already aligned whenever you choose love over reaction. Each time you pause before speaking in anger, each time you offer compassion instead of judgment, you open the gates of heaven within you. Alignment is not earned, it is remembered. There are moments when you feel small, uncertain, lost in the noise of the world. Yet even then, your soul is steady, like a mountain hidden by clouds. The clouds will pass. What is eternal cannot be shaken. When doubt whispers, place your hand over your heart and say, I am guided. The vibration of those words summons the strength that has always been yours. The path of divine living is not a straight line. It curves through joy and sorrow, through clarity and confusion. But no matter where it bends, love is the compass. When you listen with your heart, you will always find your way back to light. Do not measure your progress by comparison to another. Each soul unfolds in its own season. A flower does not rush to bloom because another has opened beside it. Be patient with your own growth. Trust that the divine timing of your life is perfect, not by chance, but by design. The more you live in awareness, the lighter you become. You begin to notice how energy moves, how peace attracts peace, and anger draws anger. When you see this, you begin to choose your thoughts more carefully. You realize that every word you speak is a seed, and your life is the garden it grows within. So tend your garden with kindness. Speak gently to yourself. Let forgiveness be the water that nourishes your roots. When you forgive, you release not only the other but also yourself from the weight of yesterday. Forgiveness clears the mirror of your soul, allowing divine light to reflect through you once again. Living in divine alignment does not mean escaping the world, it means walking through it as love made visible. It means carrying peace where there is conflict, hope where there is despair. It means being light not because you never face darkness, but because you have learned to shine through it. Remember, transformation begins not when you change who you are, but when you remember what you've always been. The divine lives within you, not as a distant flame, but as your very essence. You do not need to chase it, you only need to uncover it, like sunlight behind a veil. When you rise each morning, whisper gratitude before anything else. Gratitude aligns you instantly with grace. It is the key that unlocks divine flow. When your heart says, "Thank you," heaven opens wider around you. The simplest moments, a breath of air, a beam of sunlight, a kind word, become holy when you see them through gratitude's eyes. To live in divine alignment, walk slowly. Listen deeply. Let silence become your friend. In silence, I speak most clearly. You will not find me in noise or hurry, but in the quiet heartbeat of presence. When you slow down, you begin to see the sacred hidden in the ordinary, the miracle of a sunrise, the kindness of a stranger, the strength of your own persistence. As you align more fully with light, you will notice that fear begins to lose its voice. Old worries dissolve because they can no longer find a home in your awareness. Where once you reacted, now you respond. Where once you rushed, now you breathe. This is transformation, the gentle reordering of your energy until peace becomes your natural state. And when peace becomes natural, love flows effortlessly. Love becomes the language through which you think, speak, and act. In love, there is no need to prove your worth, no battle to win. Love simply is, radiant, enduring, free. Let love guide your choices. Let it be the motive behind every step. When you are uncertain, ask yourself, does this bring more love into the world? If the answer is yes, proceed. If the answer is no, pause. The guidance you seek is never far, it lives within that question. As you embody light, others will notice, not because you preach, but because you glow. Your calm will soothe storms. Your kindness will awaken hope. This is how alignment spreads, one illuminated heart at a time. Remember also that alignment does not mean constant joy. There will still be days of shadow. But even shadows are holy when you walk through them with faith. Do not resist them, hold them gently. They are simply the parts of you still learning to believe in light. When you stumble, rise with grace. When you doubt, breathe and begin again. The divine is not counting your steps but celebrating your return. Every time you come back to peace, you grow stronger in truth. And so, beloved one, let your life become your prayer. Let your words heal. Let your presence comfort. Let every action reflect the light within you. You do not need to strive for heaven, you are already a living part of it. Heaven is not a place beyond the stars, it is the awareness of love that moves through you now. Be patient with your awakening. Be kind to your heart. Be faithful to your light. The more you honor the divine within yourself, the more you will see it reflected in all things. I am with you as you walk this path, not above, but beside. You are never unseen, never unworthy, never alone. Blessing. May your days flow in harmony with the rhythm of heaven. May your thoughts become clear as still water. May your heart rest in the peace that cannot be shaken. Walk in light, beloved one. Every step you take in love is a step taken with me.